these ingredients look wonderful. I just got in the mood for an herbal soap, and this is what I came up with. And of course, this is going to be a rather dark soap, but with I think, some really fun highlights of color. And a lot of my soaps tend to be either green or yellow in nature. And that's not always by design. Sometimes it's by customer request. Sometimes it's just a matter of the ingredients. And this time I decided I wanted to reach a little beyond that and go a little darker. And that's what I did here. And I'm calling this Spice of Life. And that's because, well, of all the ingredients that are in here. And I had a lot of fun with this. I had a homemade peppermint hydrosol. Not from my home. I don't have a working distillery yet, but I have a good neighbor who does. And so I was able to take a bunch of my mint to him, and he made me both an essential oil and some hydrosol. So I'm thrilled to be able to create this soap, which is mostly, as far as the essential oil goes, and the hydrosol peppermint, but I've also added a bit of cedar wood and a tad touch of lavender. And it just gives it a very soothing and yet invigorating fragrance. And I had so much fun putting together the drawing that's coming up in the separate video. And I want to thank you all for your wonderful posts, your support, your sharing of the video. Right now, I'm being very honest with you, and I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm in a tight financial bind, but not suffering. I don't want to indicate that at all. It's just that when going on unemployment, things change a bit. And so having more of you here means I get a little bit more advertising, and I make a little more money off YouTube. Now, we're not talking about a fortune. We're talking about $50 a month, maybe. And I'm not sneezing at that. That's very nice. That's just for doing what I already love to do and share with you all. But I just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And thank you. That's really all I can say about that. Now, a lot of this video is just this. It's me stirring ingredients. So I've sped this up a bit, and that's simply so that you're not spending so much time watching me stir and pour. But this was a lot of fun for me, and it smells tremendous, and I so look forward to sharing this. In the grab bags that I sell, I oftentimes try to add some of my most current soaps, and some that have been around a while, that have sat on the shelf, that haven't sold or haven't given away. I try to add a nice blend. And I'm about to have a sale on my grab bags as well. And those will include some of these newer soaps. Not this one yet. This one won't be ready until mid-June. Wait, this is May. Wow, this is May already. So June, yes. Sorry, this year is going quickly, which is good. I'll be glad when September gets here and I get to go back to work full time with my company. But yeah, so more than anything, everyone, thank you. And if there's anything in particular you want, if there's a particular color, if there's a particular fragrance, let me know and let me try to create it. Sometimes I get a lot of suggestions, and I can't always implement them all. I do my best to implement. I'll try to pick the top one or two and go with those. Um, I recently had two different people ask me for a peppermint soap, and thus this one is primarily, as I stated, peppermint. And that's why this soap exists. So, thanks to you all. I appreciate you so much. One of the things that I have found most astonishing about my time here on YouTube over the past year is that everybody seems so very kind. Oh, that look, that pink that you see me put in at the end, I added some. Uh, what did I add? It'll come to me in a moment. I just blanked out. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. Uh, I just needed a bit more color in there, and I had some alkanet root. I remembered alkanet root, and I added a little of that to the tomato just to give it a bit more pink purpley kind of look. Anyway, uh, this has been a tough few months for me, both intellectually and emotionally, with things going on at work. Um, and there is, a bit of ego drain there as well. Um, I've applied for jobs here locally, even. And I know when they look at me, they see an older guy and they think I'm not going to be able to do the job, or they think I'm overexperienced. I've actually been told that I have too much experience for a position. And that's a hard thing to hear. I mean, if they think it's a compliment, they're way off. Because when you're looking for work, it's because you want work. And it shouldn't matter about your age. And yet, there's still a lot of ageism in our society. And it does go both ways. I know that there are mature people who look down on younger folks and think that they may not have the knowledge or the experience. And I don't think that's any more fair than judging those that are older. Anyway, I won't ramble on about that more. I hope you like this soap. I really like the pink undertones with the orange and the reds. It's just perfect. I really am happy with it. But then again, I'm just a nature boy at heart, so this is what works for me. But thanks again, everyone. You are the most fantastic group of people, and I couldn't be happier to have you as a part of my channel. And I know that there are so many other channels that you can visit and other folks that you can talk to or listen to. And you chose me, and so for that, I am forever grateful. You're my friends, and I think so much of each of you. And make sure that you follow the instructions in that drawing. I'd really like to give this away to someone next Wednesday, and maybe it'll be you. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.